shit. So check me out. Now, mentally ill. Now, mentally ill, this is a real problem in society right now. And I don't even understand how the Jews haven't created certain terms to let us know that we need schools for this type of illness, not just physical illness, not just what science could prevent to us, and present to us and things, but circumstances where we could be in a situation where we understand how to relate to each other without no biases, without no insecurities. Because a lot of these insecurities was built off Walt Disney. A lot of these insecurities was built off the television. And your mother, your father, your grandparents and shit was GMO also. So anytime we got generational curses, we may not necessarily know when we doing the wrong thing. And we participate in the world thinking this is our way to get motherfucking by. So we end up utilizing more of the divine masculine, aka the ego, not the divine feminine, aka the vulnerability. And that's your true motherfucking power. And for you not to be able to use that, you put yourself into a circumstance where it's a dog-eat-dog world. Everybody end up being in survival mode. And survival mode itself is a mental motherfucking illness. So peep motherfucking game. So when we start to talk about being mentally ill, this leads into an individual needing a mental crutch. And a mental crutch is something outside of the individual via person, place, or thing, especially within the context of family. So a lot of times an individual will utilize individuals for their crutch, for their tree stumping, for their stability, for their security, in order to not feel vulnerable. And they will hide behind these energies, regardless of how the energy is, if it's a person, place, or motherfucking thing. So peep game on that too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what the shadow government doing. Oh, that's all I'm gonna say right now. I don't know what the shadow government doing. Don't fuck with Uriel right now. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with Uriel. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like I said, when we start to talk about mental illness, you may not necessarily know what the fuck you doing in this motherfucker shit. So you be in a goddamn circumstance where you're ill and you start to use the environment. And the environment consists of people, places, and things. And when we get into things, shit, money is a goddamn beast. Mark of the beast at that. So you will use money to secure yourself in all kind of indulgences, all kind of objects, material, to appear to look one way, to hide this motherfucker spiritual household that you are in, that we call misery in this motherfucker shit. And a lot of times when you're manifesting individuals around you, you have no choice but to create energies of making people feel like they have to walk on eggshells around your ass. And that's like Tommy canceling Christmas on your ass. So peep game. Now, so that's mentally ill. Anytime you cannot think sufficiently about the issues you have with yourself and others, filtered through biases and indoctrinations in this motherfucker shit. And this is a lot of times where our relationships is built on. You might jump into a relationship based on the shadow government right now. So you like, damn, fuck how I feel, fuck what I'm truly into. You might be insecure to the point that no one gave you no Cletus go. Yes, bitch, yes. Validity to any of your creative gifts. So you already down in these things to yourself. So you're looking at things more important that really ain't important to God, but it's more important in this world. Things like the shadow government make us jump into before we jump into relationships. As far as, oh, do he or her got a good job? Oh, do he or her got a car? Oh, do he or her got a motherfucking apartment? And then you would jump into a relationship based on these contexts. And then when all that dry up, all that good fucking and shit dry up, all that money that you thought was important for this person to make you feel secure in some way, all that shit dry up. You start to get bored, left to your own devices. And the people, places, and things you start to manifest left to your own devices is just going to be results of examples of you not being in a relationship with someone that's into the same things that you're into. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, y'all will have shared emails. The moment both of y'all got totally different emails, and it'll be like the end of the world the moment one motherfucker learn the other motherfucker's phone password in some way, shape, or form. Y'all wasting time with y'all motherfucker selves. That ain't no consort shit. That's a survival situationship that we just call motherfucker relationships. So you need to peep game also. And a lot of y'all, motherfucker, 98% of the goddamn world is in these kind of relationships. And that what created the goddamn gender war and all that motherfucker shit. Because everybody in what? Survival mode. So what the fuck you gonna do if you were the divine feminine around a divine motherfucking masculine that's being a little boy right now, so he can't change the world to the point that he could create a job or some type of position for your ass? And then what the fuck can a divine masculine do when a divine feminine is out here not seeing the world to be changed or nothing to uphold, to be clean like a motherfucking esoteric Babylon building that look very different than the motherfucking shadow government? So she got to be in survival mode, because if she don't pay for her motherfucking bills or take care of her motherfucking kids, then who the fuck will? That motherfucker in jail or that motherfucker in hell? You see what I'm saying? So we in a motherfucking circumstance right now where gender wars is being created just based on the motherfucking mental illness we are motherfucking in right now. And going into trauma bonding. Trauma bonding is based on the collective.